afternoon baseball here on the show. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
And now here is Bo Bichette, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering. Line to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Here's the first pitch. George Springer is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Teoscar Hernandez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Sixto Sanchez gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Gurriel arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Fouled away. Sanchez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Again, a 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Lays off 1-0. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. In there, 1-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
This is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. And now the first pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. On the ground to third. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7. The first baseman, number 44.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron.
First offering.
Judge.
Hit back up the middle. Bichette gathers it in. And there's 1 down now.
Batting 6.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randall Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 6. The first baseman,
Digging in next, Luke Voigt will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the AB now. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys of the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Swing and a liner, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Rendell Grichuk. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton giving chase. He's there and records the 1st out.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 9.
So 1 away in the Toronto 3rd, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. And now the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Kluber gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
1-1 the count. Here it comes. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. Blue Jays go down. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the 1st out.
Batting 8, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and up to bat next it'll be the catcher Kyle Higashioka. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
And that's the 2nd out.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Tyro Estrada digging in now.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th and set. To go is the second baseman, Kevin Biggio. First pitch on the way. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's George Springer. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. To short, hit hard, scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 1 out, bases empty, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Struck out in his first at-bat. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Popped up. Higashioka over to his left, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Blue Jays on top, 2-0.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The third baseman, number 29.
And now a pitch on the way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. This is line to left. Gurriel has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First offering. Aaron Hicks will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
A windup and the 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bichette's got it. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They're down 2-0. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Swing and a shot toward right center. Hicks will back up and put this away for a long out number 1.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Kluber gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field. A base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Up next is Danny Jansen as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at bat. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're up 2-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The right fielder.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Aaron Judge.
Now the first pitch. Aaron Judge will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
3-0 now. Luke Voigt will be next. Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Judge leads off second with nobody out. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Giancarlo Stanton is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Striding in is Thairo Estrada, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. One and one, the pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
He's set. The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Through 5. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Pitch on the way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Hit high and deep to right center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
In now, Kevin Biggio, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Bichette stands at second with no outs. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out, and that brings in George Springer. Kluber pauses. Here's the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. George Springer puts 2 on the board with that home run. Second home run early in the year, and it gives the Blue Jays a 4-2 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And right into the shift. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So stepping in is Lourdes Gurriel. No hits to this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And he misses with it, 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 4-2 Toronto. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Gio Urshela. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Next up is Aaron Hicks. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground, but that finds its way through for a base hit.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for. So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Matt Foster will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Hicks, base runner at first with 1 out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Aaron Judge comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Second and third here, 1 man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Count even at 2-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The first baseman.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Over to first, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. Jonathan Loizaga is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. He's set. Here it comes. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
This is skied into short left center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 44.
So now here is Rowdy Tellez, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the AB now. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. And they have taken the lead. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, right fielder,
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He swings and lines it to left, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 9.
At the plate now is Danny Jansen. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. And now a pitch on the way. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it, and that ends the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up. It's now 5-4 Toronto. Leading off the inning.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Down by one, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for one or two big swings to make it happen.
Ross Stripling will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. No balls and one strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Grounded back up the middle. And he's retired one away. Up next, Kyle Higashioka. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty. One man out. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
To the plate now, Thairo Estrada. As he'll send a ground ball down to third, right to him. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. Lifetime in this matchup. He's a perfect 2 for 2. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the eighth.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4, he's looking locked in.
Standing in now, Kevin Biggio, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. He'll go to the bag for one. To Voit in time for the double play. First pitch on its way. Left side. Reined in. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. They hold on to a 5-4 lead.
Leading up for the Yankees.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. David Robertson will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Gio Urshela is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. The 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. 0-1 the count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Urshela leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the stretch. Strike 3, and the potential tying run left on base as the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. All set to start the 9th in this one, and striding forward the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Now here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hicks is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Next to dig in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. Higashioka is there to make. Gleyber Torres will strike.
Leading off for the Yankees.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Roberto Ozuna enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Obviously, this pitching staff doesn't care this batter went deep earlier in the game because they are attacking him. 2 pitches right in his zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Next for New York, Luke Voigt grounded out in his last at-bat. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And he falls behind 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Blue Jays jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Matt Foster claims the win out of the pen, his first. Roberto Ozuna strikes out the side to record the save, his second. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base.
Mm-hmm.